Change your diet, change your life, change the planet.
When I saw you in the summer, you gave a talk on protein, and you'd said something that I'd never heard before, but it was really powerful. And it was something to the extent that if you take protein supplements, like protein powders, whey protein, that kind of stuff, you can actually become deficient in certain amino acids by taking protein supplements, which is kind of like the opposite of what you would think. Can you explain that for us?
Well, think of, I'll make up an analogy for you. Okay, say you've got a gallon of water and you've got a test tube. Now, if I take that gallon of water and I slowly pour it into the test tube, chances are I'm not going to spill much and I'm going to get most of the water into that test tube. But if I take that same gallon of water and I dump it very quickly into the test tube, a lot of the water is going to splash around the outside. Only so much can go in at a time. So the human body is designed to receive a trickle of amino acids. It's not designed to receive a great number of amino acids all at once. We don't encounter that in nature. Amino acids are generally bound up with other structures or bound in proteins and don't enter the system very, very quickly. One of the problems, in addition to many of them just not being able to get in because you're pouring them into the bloodstream too fast or into the digestive tract too fast, the second issue is that many of them compete with each other. There are 5 types of transporters for amino acids, and we have 20 amino acids that we're going to be eating. They have to share. For instance, lysine, which is an essential amino acid, and arginine will compete with each other. So if you have too much arginine in your diet, you can become deficient in lysine if you're consuming a protein supplement, or vice versa. Too much lysine can really suppress arginine. In fact, they use this as a therapy for people with herpes because the herpes virus is dependent on arginine. So one way to ensure that the herpes virus isn't getting enough arginine is to consume lots of lysine. So this is something they use to suppress those outbreaks because amino acids compete with each other. So when you're taking an amino acid, a protein supplement that's refined and enters the bloodstream very, very quickly, which is what the advertisers tell you you want, what you've actually done is created lots of competition among amino acids. First of all, you've poured that gallon of water into the test tube in a single second, most of it washed over the sides. And secondly, you've caused a lot of competition. So many of the amino acids are not going to be absorbed. So yeah, you can develop a deficiency that way.
Thanks, Tim.
Mm-hmm.